Hey guys, Colin here, and happy Valentine's Day. Today, I'm going to be listing off my top 5 anime couples. The one rule to all of these couples is that they have to have actually been together at some point within their respective shows. So no basic one true pairing kind of things. Without further ado, let's start the countdown! At number 5 from Utakoi, we have Ariwara no Narihara and Fujiwara no Takaiko from Utakoi. Utakoi is a very romantic anime, and this couple were the first and most often featured within it. Narihira was a well-bred nobleman who went on to become a general, and Takaiko was a noblewoman who eventually married the emperor and had a child with him. Despite this, the two still loved each other from afar, and Narihira even helped in the guidance of Takaiko's child with the emperor, teaching him poetry among the normal lessons. Narihira himself was a skilled poet who wrote about his romance with Takaiko before he died in a way that wouldn't get himself killed. Although this love story ended without marriage, it was clear that both sides felt the same way for each other, and the beautiful art and poetry within this anime made this love story all the more stunning. After Narihira's death, Takaiko is shown crying while hiding in a room, afraid to show her tears to the world, and like his mother, the emperor's son feels terrible, thinking of Narihira as one of his closest teachers and almost like another father. The boy eventually went on to write poems of his own about his wife. At number 4, we have Usui Takumi and Ayuzawa Misaki from Kaicho wa Maid-sama. Kaicho wa Maid-sama is more of a comedy than a romance in my opinion, but that comedy really helps build the bond between this pair. Usui is another jokey character who enjoys teasing Misaki and acting carefree, while deep down he loves her very deeply. Misaki starts off seeing Usui as a nuisance, but over time finds herself attracted to his charm and affection. The two have very strong chemistry and romantic development, which starts slow but builds over time the way romance should. At number 3, it's Hideki Hinata and Yui from Angel Beats. To be fair, they only had a brief moment of intimacy within the Angel Beats anime, but it's to the show's credit that such a small scene was able to affect its viewers so much. Hinata is the stereotypical best friend supporting character in Angel Beats, but when Yui becomes a main character, he's given his own moment to shine. Yui is basically a comedy character with big dreams that actually only aspire to performing wrestling moves and singing with her friends. In life, Yui had a hard time and never really got to do anything for herself. She uses the afterlife as a chance to truly experience her teenage years the way she wishes she could have. Hinata is able to quickly create a scenario where even in Yui's original life, he could have met her, gotten to know her, and eventually fallen in love with her. With just his monologue and a few images of what he describes to her, we can see just how much chemistry there is between these two. And it affected all of us deeply. For number 2, I've chosen Osaki Nana and Honjo Ren from Nana. This choice may draw some interesting looks, but I still can't help but love their chemistry. Nana is a confident punk rock girl who sings in the band The Black Stone, while Ren is the guitarist of rival group Trap Nest. The pair used to play together in the Black Stones, but when Ren got the offer to join a much bigger band, Nana told him to go and become a star. Instead of simply following Ren to Tokyo and leaving her band and her dreams behind her, Nana decided to stay and work with the Black Stones to someday become Trap Nest's equal. Despite their long time apart, when Nana and Ren meet back up, it turns out that neither one of them has lost any of the feelings that they had for one another, and their romance ignites once again. Before we get to our number 1, here's Laura Shigahara's Jump, along with the honourable mentions that couldn't make it into this list.
Jump into the water, would we swim or would we drown? If we build a set of wings, then could we fly or just fall down? And if you keep talking to me through this darkness, through this night, it'll be alright.
Okay, number 1 on Kukullen's list of cutest, sweetest, all-around best anime couples goes to Okazaki Tomiya and Furukawa Nagisa from Clannad. Was there ever really any doubt that these two would snatch away the top spot from any of their competition? Tomiya is a typical high school student with a bit of a troubled temperament. He skips school, plays pranks, gets into the occasional fight, and is all around a pretty typical anime protagonist. Nagisa is a sweet and innocent, sometimes naive girl with health problems that can't quite be explained. Due to her health problems, she missed school a lot, and was subsequently held back several years in a row, meaning that she was actually older than Tomiya when they met. Due to this, her attendance records at high school are so low that she's held back multiple years in a row. The original Clannad plays like a typical harem anime, but then did something that made it stand out from other harem anime. At the end of the story, Tomiya actually commits to one girl, Nagisa. The second season, After Story, is when things really develop for these two characters. Tomiya's poor grades and lack of experience lead him to working a demanding job which makes him tired all of the time. Nagisa continues attending high school trying to get her diploma, but is continuously sick and manages to miss school again and again. The pair get married and do their best to live a happy life, but this anime isn't always happy, unlike most romance. The couple have their ups and downs as they mature and even have a child, which is just about as rare as anything can be in anime. It's the slow relationship growth and overall development of the characters, as well as the realistic approach to life after high school and the challenges people face, that make this my number 1 couple in anime. So let me know what you think about my top 5 anime couples. Did I leave something out? Was I completely wrong, or did I completely nail it? Like, comment, subscribe and share it all that you can. And again, happy Valentine.